Okay, I'm back. Hey YouTube, what's up? You may have noticed I'm smoking a cigar. This cigar is good. It is a cigar from Lee Piper. Lee Piper gifted me some cigars. This is one of the no-names. What I done is I went to a tobacconist, which I'll show you in a little bit, and I got that cigar holder thing, you know, because out here I like smoking cigars in my shop and you can't always keep them in your mouth. They get too soggy. So I like this. It was like $2, $2.99 for it or something. So I said, what the hell, I'm gonna get it. Anyway, I'm trying to put these bits back in my holder here. Because, but I'll do that later. I got business to tend to, and that's talk to you guys. But I'm not just smoking a cigar. I'm smoking my pipe too. See? And in my pipe, I'm smoking Wintertime Flake from Samuel Goeth. And that was in a batch that I got from Roof Piper that he opens up tins, and the ones that he don't want, we make a deal. The last time, well, let me do something else first. I was working in Belmont. We were sealing somebody's driveway, and after work I looked around for a smoke shop, because I know all along the peninsula there's Belmont, Redwood City, Palo Alto, all that along there. San Mateo, there's a lot of pipe smokers, I guess, because there's a lot of pipe and tobacco shops. So I went into this one. I had gotten some Velvet. Basically it's Burley and Kentucky Burley tobacco. Cool and sweet. And some Granger, which is, they consider it an aromatic. They come in a box. All of you guys know what it is. Kind of like the Carter Hall, Prince Albert, stuff like that. I got a couple boxes, one for a jar and then one to have on hand. He had tins in there also, and they were fairly reasonable. Dunhill 965, I got 2 tins of this. Got 2 tins, no, 1 tin of the standard mellow mixture, Dunhill. And then 4 boxes of these, of course, 2 of each. And then I got something else. That cigar holder and something else. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Sue. Sue sent me, I asked her for copies of her dad blended tobacco, and I wanted to, she's been deciphering notes and she sent me them. And she was going to put my postage with stamps, but instead she sent them to me. So she said it'd be good tattoos for the guys. Thank you, Sue, for all your hard work and your generous gifts. This wintertime flake's pretty good, sweet. Then the other day, most of you know, a while back, I had gotten from Morgan Pipes a pipe, and I didn't have one of the other ones that's out of the Blackjack series. So, and they're really reasonable. Really reasonable. And I noticed while I was on there, they had extra stems. And you can order extra stems for it. So I ordered 2 white stems that go with it. And the pipe that I got, I believe it is the Rhodesian. I have the Rhodesian in the Blackjack series, and I picked up the Blasted Poker. They are sold out of the Blasted Dublin, but he's going to be getting some of them shortly. But I got the Chris Morgan Blasted Poker, very nice. And then it has the changeable stem, which I think that's real cool too, if you want the white stem. And you guys know Chris Morgan. You probably already got them pipes. You probably already got them pipes already, but I didn't have the poker, so I wanted to get the poker. And I didn't realize he's so close to me. I ordered it one day. It was here the next day. Literally the next day. I ordered it in the morning. That next evening at 5 o'clock it was on my doorstep. I said, holy shit! How in the hell can that happen? And I looked on the address. And he's right over the bridge. Now, last time I was on here, if you follow my videos, check out my prior videos. I know you gotta work at it if you really want to see. But I showed you my thrift shop finds. And I showed you a clock that I got from the thrift shop. And I was going to take the innards out. I've been wanting to do this for a long time and just never got around to it because I knew it was going to be a little bit of work. And in the meantime, a few people had made some clocks, which are cool. And so I made mine. And I want to ask you guys a question. And just put it in the comment below if you feel like it. I made my clock. Okay, here it is. Made it out of a Dunhill. You can see it's running. Okay. The stand is the Germain's special Latakia flake tin. Okay, and you can pop off the top. Little storage. Okay. what I done, I had to create a space so the lid can go on with washers. I bolted this tin to there with lock washers. And then I can screw off this cap, and then you'll see there's a bolt in there with the innards to change the battery and stuff. But you know, it's kind of a lot of work because you had to create a gap, and then you had to make sure the tin was on there right, so when you put the cap on and turn it, you know, the times are going to be right. My question for you is, should I? Let me do this here. Should I or should I not put the letters on there? Or the numbers. I was gonna put, I put lock washers on there too so it don't come loose. And then it says special Latakia flake. I had to find a tin that, you know, you can actually see the label and stuff while it's sitting there on your nightstand. This does have an alarm. Here's the 12, the 6, the 9, and the 3. I was going to put 12, 6, 3, and 9. I'm kind of leaning towards leaving them off, being that you got the red second hand matches the thing on that turkey or bird or chicken or whatever it is. Hey, I'm from the flatlands. I don't know what these things are. I didn't know what bullwinkle was either. I called him a horse, if you follow me on that. The yellow alarm hand matches the yellow, the black matches the writing. So I kind of like it without the numbers. I think the numbers will just mess it up, which I'll have to use tweezers and stuff and crazy glue it to it real nice and neat. But I think it should, I don't know. Let me know what you think. But came out nice. Been thinking about it for a long time. Sorry about all the jumping around. I just knew it was going to be a lot of work, but it was worth it. Kind of cool. And the part I like about it is you can stash money in it. Or tobacco. Ha! Anyway, I just want to show you guys that. Do the yabo for, I knew what that was, the Morgan pipe. Show you my clock. I've been sitting, it's been pouring rain as you've seen. I've tried to put that at the beginning of the video if it's not on there. I had a pouring down rain video. If it's on there, that's how the weather's been. Then also, when I showed you all my knives and forks that I got, and I was going to make some tampers and blah blah blah, I made one today out of one of them knives and forks. I know DR Humboldt, it's a casing in there. I'm still not done. I may round this off a little bit and then round it off, stain it, and carnauba wax it so it looks like all one deal. But got the whole handful of these wooden pieces for $1, like 10 of them. You guys seen in the prior video. If you haven't seen, go check it out. And that bullet case is not coming out of there, so, and there's nothing that'll interfere. So in my works. No, actually I won't say what I got in my works, but I got some more stuff during the rainy season on some of my things to do in my shop. So With that being said, YouTube, I think that's about it. Me and Puppy is just hanging out here in the shop. He don't let me come out by myself, so thinks I'll get in trouble. So, alright YouTube, see you on the next video. Bye now.